So I figured, well, for a couple of things here I figured out. Things that I've been saying for almost 3 years has actually, I guess, hit home with me. So first of all, first of all, I made a video called "Ask and You Shall Receive." I made this like 2 years ago. Go watch it. I'll try to link it. Probably won't do it, but I will try to remember. And I didn't realize how true that was. So it almost seems like it comes down to you just making your mind up about something and asking for it, and then just letting it happen. Put in a little bit of work, and then watch it happen. Or in some instances, action can mean non-action. So just set the fuck back and watch it happen. Um, Also, I'll go further into that. But also, ego. I've been talking about the ego, for a very long time, and I've been pointing out repeatedly how fucking insane it is. If you think your ego is bad, you think your ego is against you, you think it's evil, and you need to kill it. I have, like, straight up from the get go said that is the most fucking insane thing I've ever heard. Ever. Ever. So, because really, let me clarify to you what an ego is, because most people don't know what an ego is or understand what an ego is. They think, and of course, you can say, well, this is multi layered, it can mean this and this, so whatever, but here's the true definition of an ego. You are an ego. So, and it's not even that you're an ego, because, like, in this place, you have an ego, you're an ego, but I'm making the claim you can step away from the ego and still have it. It's just, it unites with your true self. So, like, what are you going to say it is at that point? An ego? No. But nonetheless, the ego is very important. It's very valuable. And if you look at it the right way, you're going to realize it's helped you out a lot in life. So, but let's get back to the definition of an ego. You, again, I'm speaking as Blake Ratliff right now. So me speaking as Blake Ratliff, being something separate from you in this form, is an ego. Why the fuck would you want to kill that? Or say it's bad? So then let's pull it back to this. Then you can say, well, the ego is the thing in me that wants to be better than everyone, to be what that is. That bad? Is that bad? Not if you handle it the right way. It's not bad. So you shouldn't want to be better than anyone, but you should be confident enough in yourself to know that, hey, not that you're better than anyone, but you're the fucking shit. And at the end of the day, you are the shit. So, ego's not bad. Now, again, an overinflation of an ego is bad. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say bad. It just needs to be tamed. That's my word of choice, is tamed, or shown love and trust to. So, if you have an overinflated ego, yeah, that's not good. If you have a fragile ego, that's not good either. So, again, we're talking about balance. You want to accept and love your ego. You want to get your ego home. You want to bring your ego home, which is here with yourself, unity with your higher self, or God, or the universe, or what the fuck ever you want to say. So, and here's the holdup. A lot of people think that the only way you can return to home with your true self, or God, or the universe, is to die physically, physical death. I'm telling you right now, and I'm making the claim that you can verify, does not need to happen, does not have to happen. You can accept the death of the ego right here, right now, and still be here, right now. Just one with everything. Very fucking true. Verify this. Now, why would you want to do that? Do you not like magic? Do you not want to be a magician? You already are. You're already experiencing magic. You're already a magician right here, right now. But there's levels. There's levels. So currently, right here, right now, sitting here as an ego, when I make the claim anything's possible, and I give examples of what can be done, you still doubt it to a degree. Why is that? Well, because you are using your ego as a reference point. You're using your direct experience in this small portion of a bubble called fucking reality that you're currently believe you're in, and using that to navigate what's possible and impossible. You have to be very honest with yourself, and this is why returning to a state of childlike wonder is where it's done at, because you have to be very honest with yourself. You don't know anything. Every single thing in life that you know up until very recently, and when I say recently, I mean throughout a couple-year period, 2-3 year period, and even some of that was a bunch of bullshit that someone told you and you heard and you believed and went along with. You have no fucking clue. You've not directly experienced the vast majority of what you believe to be impossible or possible. You've heard it. Now, there's an old saying that says time is undefeated. No one beats time. I'm telling you right here, right now, we're beating death and time. So, we are beating death and we are beating time. What is death? What do you believe death is? This is another thing that I hear a lot and used to talk to a handful of people about, not anymore, because I have stopped helping people, unfortunately, except for 2 or 3. I've stopped helping people. I've stopped dedicating time to them because I've just realized that a lot of people do not want the help. They're comfortable being miserable. They're comfortable suffering. They don't pay attention worth shit. So, and I'm a very patient person. Very patient. But after a certain point. So that is why I'm not helping anyone going forward. And the only way I will help anyone one-on-one outside of these videos going forward is if I can pick up and understand that they actually want to learn this and know this, or if they pay me. I hate to be like that, but I'm not. If you knew how much time I've wasted, truly wasted, you would understand why I'm saying you're going to have to pay me to talk to me one-on-one. I hate to be like that, but fuck it. Like, I'm not talking a few hours. I'm talking hundreds of hours. Hundreds of hours. So, and it's sad, but nonetheless. So death, what the fuck is death? You've never died. Have you physically died? Physically. Physical is the main word here. Have you physically died? And watch how easy this is. No, but I've saw people die. I've heard people die. I went to a funeral and saw someone in a casket. What is this? This is a fucking illusion. You gotta accept and admit that too. Because if you don't, and this is why it's so hard to communicate to people and talk to them and to get them to understand this, because for an exam, I'm just rambling, but we're going to get back to the ego, death, and all this, and ask and you shall receive. But I was speaking to someone the other day about dinosaurs, and I'm a brutally honest person, so do I believe dinosaurs existed? Fuck no, I don't. But it's not because I believe scientists are out here manipulating us. I just believe it's a story and an illusion. So obviously I don't believe fucking dinosaurs existed. But it doesn't stop there. I don't believe the vast majority of this happened, or it really existed. So then I have to explain that. I'm like, well, dude, from this perspective, I can understand why you wouldn't think why you would think dinosaurs are real, because I don't think scientists are lying. I believe that there are bones in the ground, and I believe that those skeletons are semi-real, And by real, I mean within here. Like, sure, bones were found, and then they plastered it and put it together, whatever. But that doesn't mean dinosaurs actually existed. I don't believe Buddha was here and walked this fucking earth. I don't believe Jesus was here and walked this earth. But it's nothing personal. I don't believe it because it's so, after you understand a certain amount, you understand it's all just bullshit, and then you're just picking and choosing what you want to believe at that point. So why not just believe in yourself and believe anything's possible and have faith? True faith. I saw a sign the other day. Well, what is true faith? True faith is when you have the courage to let control completely go to God. Beautiful saying, never heard it before. Thought I would share that with you. So, what does that mean, let full control go to God? It means just ask. Let's get into this segment. Ask and you shall receive. Make your mind up. Figure out what you want. Ask for it. Watch it fucking happen. Give control to God. That's all that means. And what would you consider God? Well, you can consider God love, magic. You can consider reality God. And you are in reality, a very pivotal fucking part of it. So, maybe get out of your own way a little bit. That's all I'm saying. But going back to the ego, it is not bad. It has benefited you greatly. It has got you through a lot of things. Yes, you have to tame it. Yes, it gets defensive at times. Yes, it snaps and says some shit sometimes. Yes, it handles things improperly sometimes. But once you can make friends with it and you realize this is me, the ego is there, but it's united with you. So it's you returning home. That's the homecoming. So now ask and you shall receive. I've verified this. Listen, I've verified this multiple fucking times. Truly, you have to make your mind up. Make your mind up. Ask for it. Watch it happen. Watch it happen. And it's that fucking easy and simple. But you're not going to believe it's that easy and simple, probably, because you got all this crazy shit going on up here. And it's all, you got to do this and that. And it's overcomplicating the fuck out of everything for no reason. So, it's kind of hard to believe in magic and miracles when you're looking at shit from a human perspective, from a logical standpoint. That's what I'm saying. And I'll end it with this. No, I'm not. Because death, what the fuck is death? What's physical death? So you think when you physically die, which we're beating death in time, but if you physically die, what do you think? It's over, game over, that's it, end of the road, nothing more to come? So then if you think death is, well, we're just visiting here, and it's, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, all that stupid shit. Let's say you believe that, or you're a religious person and think you're going to the Silver City, or to heaven, or to paradise, or nirvana after this. So then what happens? Like, you're admitting you can't fucking die, so what makes you think you're going to die in a physical form? It's insanity. But what you don't comprehend and understand is we're here. We're here. This is it. There's nothing outside of here. Now this can change. All this can change. Literally, it all can change. Like, instead of this being Earth, we could be somewhere else. Instead of us being called humans, we could be called whatever. Instead of, like, there could be aliens, like legit aliens that look different than us. There could be a thing to where, like, the system isn't this way, but you're still here. The only thing that changed was this illusion. Where are you going? Where are you going? So, yes, death is an illusion. Just like fear is an illusion. Just like this whole place is an illusion. I can't stress that enough. So. The ego's your friend if you treat it properly. You can't be a dick to it, but you can't let it get away with murder. You have to make friends with it and love it. Ask and you shall receive is very fucking real. I can verify it. Death is an illusion. And to end this, in order for a work of art to become truly immortal, it has to escape all human limitations, meaning logic, common sense, and any idea or perspective you had on reality prior to you waking up has to be dissolved. Once this occurs, you will return to a state of childlike wonder. It is a very paradoxical state of being wide the fuck awake in a dream, aka being lucid. And in this realm, and in this perspective, anything is possible. It's a game of form and the play of life. I'm you talking to you, so is everyone else. This is an illusion. I will keep saying this until you fully understand it, because it's what we do. We create these illusions. We have experiences. The human experience is fucking ending. Listen to me, and you're going to laugh your ass off when it does. The human experience is fucking done. We're snapping out of it. I love you dearly and deeply. I love you.